A delegation from Shanghai will spend Sunday and Monday in Dunedin, hosted by the Dunedin Chinese Gardens Trust. To find out why they're here, we're joined by Trust Chairman Malcolm Wong. Good evening.
Good evening, Rebecca. Nice to be here.
Thank you for coming in.
That's
now,
right.
who is visiting Dunedin this weekend?
We have a delegation of 4 from the, I hope I get the heading right, it's from the Office of the Shanghai Ethical and Cultural Building Committee, headed by Mr. Yu and Ms. Wang, and they're both deputy directors of that committee. And Mr. Yu is actually an artist as well, so it's quite good.
What roles do they have in Shanghai then?
They're really involved with the cultural, the community aspects of Shanghai, building and also operations.
And what would be the benefit of them coming out here?
Well, I think they'd just like to see, we're sister cities with Shanghai, of course. We have been for 20 years, and our relationship is very strong. So they come here to I think they're looking at our community assets, the community operations, the library, the art galleries, the museums, Chinese garden, looking at how volunteers, last time I spoke to them, they're interested to see how volunteers fit in.
What do visits like this mean to our sister city relationship?
Oh, I think it means that how Shanghai values our relationship by sending a constant dialogue between, the distance doesn't mean a lot these days. 11,000 kilometres, obviously, it's great that they could come over here, even though that distance and the difference in sizes as well. 27 million in Shanghai and 120,000 in Dunedin on a good day. So, but we're still valued. We're one of the strong sister city relationships. So that constant dialogue obviously shows how important we are to them.
They're only here for 2 days, correct?
3 actually.
3?
They're here on Saturday, so they're going to visit those cultural aspects of our city and have a look themselves. On Sunday I'll be showing them through the Chinese Garden, and Jennifer Evans, the director of Toitu, will be showing them through Toitu for our social history as well. And so on Monday, though, after them having a look at everything, we're having a meeting with the DCC's group manager of culture and arts, Bernie Hawke, Cam McCracken, director of the art gallery, Jennifer Evans from Toitu, Nikki Page, the director of International City of Literature, if I'll get that right too, and myself. So yes, it'll be good.
It will be a busy weekend for you. Now it seems that delegations are coming here quite often. Does that mean that our relationship is getting stronger? Oh
yes, I think it's reached a new maturity after 20 years of our sister city relationship. It's reached quite a different level now. We've got exchanges of staff, well the city has, I should say, not we, I'm not part of the DCC. The DCC has, and with different delegations coming over, advice and assistance from them in many forms.
What are you most looking forward to showing them?
Well, I may be biased, Rebecca, but it'd have to be the Chinese Garden, of course, which has been a great collaboration between Shanghai and Dunedin. So it'd be great.
How does our garden compare with those in China?
Well, I think, and again, I might be biased, and our advisors will say to us from Shanghai that it's as good as anything you would see in Shanghai. I mean, Peter Chin, one of our trust members, and of course the former mayor, went over to Vancouver just recently to see and he visited the Chinese Garden over there. And he got talking to the staff, and they were doing some redevelopment there, and when we told them we had 970 tonnes of that special Taihu Lake rock, they were amazed because they can't get any of that now. It's just impossible to get out of China.
What's happening in the garden at the moment?
What's happening in the garden? Well, it's coming on to springtime, so all the spring flowers and blossoms are coming through. Everything's getting a bit warmer, so all the seasons change, and that's the beauty about the garden. There are different aspects of all the time, so it's great. And we'll have, I think, the Moon Festival coming up soon, which is a traditional Chinese festival, and I think that there were 3 people coming down from the Chinese consulate, the Consul General, his wife, and one of his staff members.
Excellent.
Yeah, so that'd be great.
Any fishy tales?
I couldn't repeat those on TV, Rebecca.
But you've got some new fish coming down soon?
Yes.
Or coming up?
Yes, that's right. I think that's always an interesting aspect, having fish in our garden, because it's close to the sea. But we get very generous donations of fish, especially from ponds in Central Otago. So there's going to be hopefully some new fish additions from donations of fish.
What kind of fish do you get from Central Otago?
Goldfish.
Oh, okay.
Goldfish and ponds up there. They obviously have no need for them, or they breed. There's too many, so we're happy to take them.
Absolutely. Are you planning a reciprocal trip to Shanghai?
No, always like to go to Shanghai.
Why not?
But we've actually been over. Peter Chin, myself, went over in February to visit our Chinese garden connections over there, which we've built up over 17 years. And the Mayor, of course, has been over already in June. I think that there's actually going to be a delegation from the U Garden, our sister garden, in November of this year. So we're looking forward to that.
Very nice. Dunedin Chinese Gardens Trust Chairman Malcolm Wong, thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thank you.